Your mind is the first battlefield where the victory or defeat of your life is determined. But who is in control, you or your mind? In a world full of distractions, pressure, and endless information, many of us don't realize that the greatest enemy isn't out there. It's in our own heads. We don't wake up to live consciously. We wake up and react. Our minds jump from one anxiety to the next. And without knowing it, we live as slaves to a stream of uncontrolled thoughts. But what if you could take control? What if you could train your mind to work for you, not against you? Listen closely. This will guide you to take the first step toward reclaiming your greatest power, control over your own mind. Master your mind before it masters you. This isn't just good advice, it's a necessity in today's world. Every day, your mind is pulled in 100 directions. You wake up and your phone already demands your attention. You go online and the world starts screaming. News, opinions, distractions coming at you one after another. If you're not careful, your mind begins to run on its own, chasing the unimportant, worrying about things that haven't happened, wasting energy on people who don't care. You need to pause and realize one key thing. Your mind can work for you or against you, and it all depends on who's in control. Most people go through life reacting. They feel something and follow it. They hear something and believe it. That's not mind training. That's mind slavery. And if you don't take time to train your mind, it will run your life without your permission. Mastering the mind isn't a trick, it's a skill. You build it like anything else, with focus, repetition, and intention. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Every day, ask yourself, am I leading my mind, or is my mind leading me? That question can change your life, because if your mind is in charge and you're not choosing carefully, chances are it'll lead you to fear, confusion, laziness, and regret. Your mind has patterns. If you always think negatively, you'll expect bad things, even when good things happen. If you constantly doubt yourself, you'll reject opportunities before they even arrive. That's the trap. Many people have thought the same way for years and assume that's just who they are. But it's not. It's just how their mind has been trained. And what is trained can be retrained. You can reshape your habits, one decision at a time. Now, let me say this. Most people want change, but not the effort. They want peace, but not discipline. They want clarity, but refuse to silence the noise. True growth begins when you stop running from your own mind and start facing it. Sit with your mind. Listen to what it's been telling you. Then take control. The first step is awareness. You can't change what you're unaware of. So take 5 minutes each day just to observe your thoughts. Don't judge, just observe. You'll be surprised how often your mind pulls you in a direction you don't agree with. That's when you realize most of your stress doesn't come from life. It comes from your thinking. The second step is a decision. Decide that your mind will be a tool, not a master. That means you choose what you focus on. You decide what deserves your attention. You don't let the world define you. You don't let every bad mood become your identity. You say, "This is my mind, and I will train it to serve me." Training the mind means saying no when you feel like giving up, pulling yourself back when your thoughts go too far, reminding yourself that not every emotion deserves a reaction. There will be days when you're tired, days when you feel hopeless. That's not failure, that's practice. It's like a gym for your mind. The harder the day, the stronger your mental muscles become. If you keep showing up, life will still challenge you. But here's the difference. A trained mind responds with clarity, not chaos. You don't panic. You don't fall apart. You breathe and ask, what's the next right step? That's a trained mind. Calm under pressure, focused in stress, clear in the noise. Many people ask, how do I stop overthinking? The answer isn't to stop your thoughts, but to train your attention, to choose what you feed. A weak mind feeds every fear. A strong mind chooses what's worth believing. And belief is powerful. What you believe shapes your actions, and your actions shape your results. It all starts with the mind. You don't need all the answers today, but you need to stop giving away control. Don't let every doubt become a wall. Don't let every delay become a reason to quit. Don't let every mistake become your identity. You're not your past thoughts. You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. You are whatever you choose to become from this moment on. That choice begins with your thinking. Many people spend their lives waiting for motivation, but motivation doesn't come first. Control comes first. Discipline comes first. When you decide to lead your mind, motivation will follow. When you wake up and choose clarity, energy will follow. When you speak to yourself with strength, confidence will follow. That's the truth. So understand this. Your mind is not your enemy. It just needs direction. It just needs your leadership. And that leadership starts today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. You don't need the perfect mood. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need to decide that your future is worth more than your distractions. Start small. When a negative thought appears, question it. When you feel afraid, remind yourself of your strength. When your mind wants to quit, choose to act anyway. These small choices create big results. That's how you take back control of your mind, one moment at a time. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to be the leader of your mind. Because when you master your mind, you start creating the life you want. Instead of reacting to the life you fear, you'll show up differently, speak differently, walk into a room with clarity and calm. Not because life is easy, but because your mind is strong. So, take time to train your mind. Not once, but every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Remind yourself who's in control. Remind yourself that your mind doesn't define you unless you let it. Build that mental strength. Build that focus. Build that self-leadership. Because nothing changes until your thinking changes. And when that happens, everything changes. Thank you.